My guest today is the other half of the main event for the 9th instalment of the Gobsmacked Perth Corporate Rumble. Josh talks about his training, the pressure, the commitment, and what we can expect on November 5. So please welcome Josh Quick Hands Pryor.
Yep.
That's good though, main event.
Yeah, well, originally I was supposed to be the second last fight. Yeah. But then I think something happened with the weigh-in. And then, we got pushed to the last fight, which I was hoping to have a bit more time of
to get on it. That's what everyone says. Yeah, it's got to be in a way a bit of an honour to be the main event though.
Yeah, well, it's sort of a good thing, I guess. Like being the last fight, all my mates will be hammered.
Oh, I can imagine your mates. I've seen some videos in some of your social media. So your mates get on it.
Some of them do. I'm a bit iffy about some of them getting pissed. Alex, he's an absolute menace when it comes to the drinks.
Just a liability.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He definitely is.
From what I've seen, I honestly think you two are the best fighters in this group.
Yeah, well, that's what we've been told.
It's tough being on top, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when he's been training since the beginning of the year, I think it was.
He's doing really well. He's very smooth. Two very different styles of fighting, you guys, as well.
Yeah, well, he's I think he's a lot cleaner than me, but I'm more of like a inside person.
Yeah.
He's more stylish, I guess.
There's been quite a few of these that I've seen over the last couple of years, like say Jackie against Josie. Like Josie seemed to be a bit taller, a bit smoother. Both of them very good boxers, and I think it was a matter of Jackie getting inside and to win that fight. Like she was more a power puncher. And there's another one of the females fight that we're talking about was Kim against Jodie. It's sort of going to be the same thing. Kim's obviously got a fair bit of Joey, not Jodie. Kim's got a fair bit of height on her.
A fair bit, yeah.
Fair bit, yeah.
A lot bigger.
But Joey's very nuggety and very hard, and obviously got that very strong sports background. So there's a fair bit of that going on. So,
there is, yeah. It's a bit of a mix-up. So.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Sore.
Sore?
Yeah, Glenn's been pushing us quite hard the last couple of days just to get us ready for the fight. Yeah. Obviously wants us a bit fitter.
How's it going? Your last week, you're going to taper it back a little bit?
I'll start to taper it back Tuesday next week, and then go get a massage and stuff like that. Prepare for it.
Because you're only a week away. We got weigh-ins this time next week.
I know it's.
How quick has that come around?
Very quick. Because I think it took 2 weeks off of work just to train for it, and it's just gone so fast.
This last two?
No, so I've taken, because I work FIFO, 1 week on, 1 week off. So I take 2 weeks off, gives me 5 weeks off. So.
Oh, okay.
So I've taken 2 weeks off just to prep for it.
So you were taking this very seriously?
I have, yeah. Eating healthy and everything as well.
Really?
Challenging. Saying that, though, I seen Kim having an ice cream last night on Instagram, and I was like, fuck.
Kim?
I'm going. Yeah.
Kim Nicholson.
Seen her having an ice cream, but it was a healthy one. And I was like, fuck, I want one. So I went down to Macca's and got a McFlurry.
That's a healthy one, isn't it?
Treated myself. It's something different, eh?
A lot of these people are going to surprise themselves when they get in the ring, because I know that there's all the nerves and everyone is a little bit anxious because it is such a major event.
Oh, yeah.
But when they get in the ring, it'll be... I think there's a lot of people that are going to almost calm down. Like, instead of panicking, they're going to actually get better in the ring.
Yeah.
And I think Kim's going to be one of those people.
After the first minute, I think everyone's just going to be like, oh, it's just normal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've done enough sparring, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, plenty. I've done quite a bit with Glenn.
Yeah.
And it hurts. My neck starts to hurt after a while getting punched by that bloke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He doesn't take it easy on you?
No, I think he does.
Yeah.
But it still hurts. Like, his punches are something else.
And he's only hitting you at, 80%?
Most probably, yeah.
And but he's a heavyweight as well. He's a heavyweight division now. How good's that? Did you hear when he said, I think he spent most of his time at welterweight, and now he's going up and trying to get a heavyweight belt. Yeah, he just doesn't want to cut the weight.
No, I think he's getting a bit slack there.
Could you imagine him against Nige?
Oh, that'd be a good fight.
That'd be good.
That'd be a good fight.
That'd be good. You have to go. Oh, yeah. You'd have to go more than 3 rounds, though. You have to go
5 or 6.
Imagine those 2 gassed.
Oh. 2 heavyweights, boy. They're fucking good to see.
How's the blue team going? Because you're blue team. Oh, have you? I should offer. Have you seen them?
I've been looking at that, and that's
I can
something
see you looking
I've
at.
been training
Do you
for.
want to touch it?
I'll touch it up.
Just have it. Okay, I'm just saying. I think it was Kim had it on yesterday.
I'll touch it on the night.
It's good. It is. You definitely don't have to touch it. It's the weight of it. Like it's a serious belt. It's not like my one that I've got hanging on the wall up there, that inflatable thing. But it's a decent belt.
Oh,
it's red.
So good.
It's got red trim.
I wonder if they can do blue ones.
Yeah, it's the first time I've actually ever got to after all these years, I could never actually, they wouldn't let me touch one, and no one would lend me one. So Glenn's actually just let me that. That's actually going to someone on the night.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why I can't scratch it. That's why it's sitting over there. No one else is allowed to touch it.
Oh, so cool.
How'd you go being picked on the blue team?
It was good. It was random. I was like at work, and then Glenn was like, "Oh, he sent me a random message, call me." And I was like, "Oh, am I getting cut or something here?" And I've called him. It was like, "Hey, mate, you're on the blue team, and you're fighting Jody. And it's all good. You start, giving some shit."
Yeah.
Like he told us, I think the day or two before we were supposed to know.
Oh, geez, nice keeping it quiet there, Glenn.
Just so we can get into our opponents' heads. So
he's playing mind games.
Yeah, well, I sort of started the mind game. I told Jody, when I seen him on the match-up nights, I wasn't going to speak to him until he actually got up on the stage.
I think he said that because he'd never met him.
No, so we never met each other. Like I've seen him at training like once or twice, and that's about it. But yeah, never met the bloke until that night.
He's such a nice guy, though.
I know, that's
It'd
why
be
I was
so hard to
away
dislike
from.
him.
Yeah, that's why I tried to stay away from. Dan was telling me, like, oh, he's super nice. It's going to be hard to get past that. I was
Makes me sick.
That's why I don't want to see him. So I'd have to, speak to the guy, and then, spoke to him and was like, damn.
How are you going to go doing that? How are you going to go, I suppose, fighting someone that you don't have an issue with? You think you're going to be all right?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Fine.
I mean, it's only 6 minutes of us punching into each other, and then we'll have a beer afterwards.
It's all over after.
Yeah. Have a couple more than a beers, I think.
Oh, yeah. Kicking on till 1:30. I think the bar tab runs till about 1:30 this time. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I think that's 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
You get a few in 2 hours, will you?
Oh, we'll be dehydrated, so we're pretty...
Be a good night. So you've had some time off the alcohol?
Yeah, so I haven't touched a drink for about 2 or 3 months now.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that going? In the sense of how you're feeling, not that you need one each day. That's not.
I've been feeling pretty good. Yeah. Obviously, not waking up hungover on a Sunday.
That's always good, isn't it?
It's usually good, yeah. But I don't mind it.
So, because how old are you?
28.
28.
Yeah.
So you still in that going out Friday, Saturday night kind of thing?
Sometimes.
With the FIFO work, does that change things?
Not really. Like most of my mates don't really go out because they've all got kids and stuff now, so they've moved on from that life. So I'm not really much of a going out person much anymore. So
okay. So this is sort of almost coming a good time.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's definitely come at a great time. Pre-season starting for footy as well. So
I was going to ask you about footy. I saw, who do you actually play for? Because I saw some photos here and I can't work out the team. Is this Linwood?
No, so that's Thornley.
Thornley. Okay.
Yeah, so that's an Indigenous jumper that I designed.
I did see that. That looks all right.
So yeah, we sorted that out.
So
First time doing it this year.
Okay. Oh, so this is like the 2022 jumper.
Yeah.
You got a fair few Indigenous guys in there?
No, we have 2 Indigenous players. one in Resi's and myself. So.
And how all the other boys been supportive of it?
Yeah, no, they loved it. As soon as we wore it, everyone wore it with pride, and we got the win that day, pelting down with rain as well. So. And
how'd you go? Because you guys won a grand final. I was going back through some photos here.
So we won the 2016 and 17 back to back. So.
Look at that class lineup. You had Daniel Kerr in your team.
Yeah, we had him for a year in the B grade. So.
How'd he go?
He did all right.
He's not a bad player.
Yeah.
He does all right.
Bit out of fit now, but yeah.
Some of those AFL guys, it's good that they actually do go back and start playing, go back to their local.
Yeah, no, it's good.
All right, mate. For your boxing debut, which is only 1 week and 1 day away, sponsor Ozcut. Tell me about these boys.
Yeah, so Josh actually is...
Big Josh.
Yeah, he's my mate from high school. So
Okay.
yeah, we've just been mates for ages. And he went to the last one and he told me all about it. And I was like, oh, I'll apply for it and see if I get in. Got in, and the first thing he said, was like, oh, I'll sponsor you. So
fully supported?
Yeah, fully supported.
That's great
everything.
to see.
Always been checking up on me throughout the whole thing, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
He's going to be there on the night?
Yeah, I think he's sponsoring... He was supposed to sponsor my fight.
Yeah.
But because we got moved to the main event, I think that's taken by Cable Wise, I think it is.
Yeah, I think Cable Wise have got
So he's doing the second last fight.
Oh, okay. So
I think he sponsored the last one at the last fight as well. So
was he at the weigh-ins? Well, not the weigh-ins, the face-offs.
The
matchups.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was there, yeah.
Was he was up on stage with you?
Yeah.
I think I did meet him on the night very briefly for some reason.
Yeah, you probably did.
I think it was when I was talking to you.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time we met. Were you just avoiding everyone for like...
Trying to, yeah. Nah, it's because of FIFO. Like I was there for the first week and then had a week at work and then back. So
because one of the other female fighters is a FIFO worker as well. Giovanna, yeah?
Yeah.
So she is. How's she going?
Yeah, she's good.
She's on your team as well?
Yeah.
How's she gone mixing the training in with the work?
I think she's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
She was saying that she does quite a lot of running and stuff up at work. So
between taking all those Instagram photos that she does?
And fucking Maccas and stuff she eats.
Some fighters, it is amazing what they can consume, the food, and then still put in like a stellar performance.
Yeah.
Like Jackie, for example, cheese sausage and choc milk for breakfast. Imagine that. Imagine that sending your guts.
I can't wait for a choc milk, eh?
Big barbecue or something like that.
Been hanging.
So with I was just thinking, with the lead into the event, do you guys eat beforehand?
I could not tell you. I haven't been told anything. I would assume we might.
Food will be on offer. Definitely food will be on offer. But it's whether you want to eat that 5-star dining just before you go out there.
Yeah, probably have like lunch at 2 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Late lunch maybe.
Then just hydrate leading into it.
Yeah.
Have you been to an event before?
No, so I was supposed to go to the last one. That happened.
Oh, in start of September?
Yeah, but the
great
Freo game was on. I'm a Freo fan, so
okay.
Ended up going out and atmosphere was unreal.
And they play the Western Bulldogs?
Yeah.
I think a lot of those guys were seen in the cast afterwards. Pretty sure I actually saw one of the Western Bulldogs guys coming in to look at the PCR at one point.
Oh, okay.
Because the footy finished up at about 8:30.
Yeah.
Would have been, yeah. And then they all stayed at the Crown. They all came back in there.
Yeah. Well,
mate, it is an amazing event, and you do see they lay everything out for you guys. Yep. Everything from the cardboard cutouts to the music to the way they treat all the guests. And the guests are spot on as well.
Yeah. Well, cardboard cutouts. So.
You going to grab yours?
I'm going to try get it before my mates get it. Dave already said they're going to try to steal it before me.
Are you staying at the Crown?
Yeah.
Okay. So. Just get someone to chuck it in your room after, like, as soon as the main event's finished, just grab it and go.
Yeah, because I won't be able to go back to my room. I think I can, but there's no point, I guess. They said you can just stay in your gear after the fight and just keep drinking. So
just wear the belt.
Yeah, well,
just there it is. I'll polish it for you, mate.
I'm hoping. Jody's got a big fight coming up. That's for sure.
I'm so split because I normally go through and try to work out, who's going to be the favourite and who's going to win. But with what's gone on the last few years, some of these fights you just cannot pick because it all depends on. They're so evenly matched, and it all will depend on mentally who's got it more on the day.
Yeah. I think, speaking of the girls, I think Ash has...
we're making predictions. Beautiful. I'm going to get this. I don't mind doing this. Let's get this card up. I'm just gonna predict you are going to go blue team, win the whole way through, aren't you? Don't worry.
I have to.
Everyone's done it, mate. Everyone's done it. Here we go. Fight order. Let's make this a bit bigger. You can see that TV, right?
Yeah.
This is... What a way to start. These are two of the most emotional, dedicated, passionate guys. I'm going to find it hard to see one of these guys not win.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go James, obviously.
Of course, the juice.
Well, I think Mike's had a bit of a injury, so...
But how's the commitment from Michael to push through that? Because that wasn't a small injury.
No, it definitely was. I think it might have been his done some damage to his ACL or something. in his knee. I'm not too sure.
I think anyone else would have called it a day, saying maybe next PCR. But he's going, I'm going.
Yeah, commitment.
Good on him. Next up, we have Kim Nichols, Kimbo Slice versus Country Power Joey, who didn't rock up to her interview, Paul.
Oh, poor form.
She did let me know, by the way. That's a big height difference.
It is a massive height difference. I want to say Kim's got it, just with like the reach.
Yeah.
Obviously, she keeps the distance.
She's only 5'9", she was telling me yesterday.
Oh, really?
5'9", that can't be right.
Well, she's a bit taller than me, so I'm 5'8", so...
I reckon that should have to be 5'11".
Yeah.
I'm sick. It's 6 foot, so, and I thought she was about my height. So, I don't know, that'll be good. Next up, these two firecrackers.
Jolena.
Oh.
She,
So so far, 3-0 blow.
Her and Kim were sparring the other day, and she's like done a roundhouse hook, just smacked Kim straight in the face. I was seeing that, I was like, Jesus.
Kim, though.
Absolute firecracker.
Anna, though, I don't know. She's got that. I'm definitely not saying that Giovanna is going to win or lose. I'm on the fence with this one as well. But I think Anna's just got that bit in her. I think she's going to be dangerous.
I've
Both
yet
girls.
to have seen anything from her. That's the only thing. So
she's keeping it all for the night. This one here. This will be entertaining.
It'll be a very entertaining fight.
I think this is going to... I'm not just saying it. I reckon this one's going to surprise. Something is going to happen. There's no way with Ashley and Sam, there's no way it can just be a stock standard fight. Absolutely anything could happen in this fight.
Ash has been trash talking. We've got a group chat and she's just been going wild in
it. She's so keen.
Just some of the things you read, just like, what the fuck?
This will be good.
It's going to be entertaining.
Both of them very nice young ladies. It'll be entertaining. This one here, what's that fight for? That'll be something else. Fight 5, who we got? Mongy against the Hood Pope.
Oh, Trent's good. He is good.
The head movement on Trent's good?
Yeah. Alex has come a long way as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot better since the first week and a bit. So he's been training hard. Yeah. I know Trent's had a couple of injuries, but I reckon I wouldn't be surprised if it finishes in a draw.
They are both good. I think Mongy's got that little bit of Pacquiao in him, and the Hood Pope, it's got beautiful movement. Is the Hood Pope fighting in Crocs? I think that's all he wanted to do.
He's got special shoes made for the night.
This one will be good. Good to see the Axeman back, Kyle. He's against the Lionheart, King Richard George.
Yeah, good to see Kyle win, but obviously blue team, Richard. But only because Kyle, he fought in the last one.
I do remember that.
Lost, so... You can't go 2-1.
It's good that
2-0, sorry.
It's good that Kyle's come back.
Yeah.
Like I know some people, if they didn't get the win first time, it must be a big thing and a lot of pressure to come back and go, I'm going to have a go at this again.
Yeah, give it another crack. But Richard's got a bit of grunt to him, so
that was the first time I did actually see Richard train the other day when I came down, and he was he looked very focused.
Yeah, bloke's always focused. Like he's always training non-stop.
Good on him. I think Kyle's got a few years on him. The next one here, the Matador against Aaron Treacy.
Oh, he's got a reach.
He's massive, that guy.
He is. Like when I was sparring against him, it was just hard to actually get up close to him.
Yeah,
he just held his arm out, and I have to go like 2 meters just to hit the bloke.
What does Glenn call it? The fuck off button or something?
Pretty much. And that's what he was doing the whole time. And yeah, he's just got a reach to him. It's just hard to get close.
And he comes from a family of boxers as well. His old man does pretty well, doesn't he?
Yeah. Very well.
Treacy's a big boy, though.
Yeah.
Big boy. Look at the neck on him. Jesus. Oh, and coming next up's no neck. No neck. Danrell. He was surprised. I saw him the other day. He was just training his ass off, absolutely drenched in sweat.
Yeah. He's just a beast.
I haven't met Slick Mick yet. So that's his opponent. I can't comment on him because I don't know, but I don't know. From what I hear, that's also. I mean, all the fights are so evenly matched, aren't they?
Yeah.
This one will be good.
Oh,
this
Aussie.
Is another one.
I'm backing Aussie in here.
Of course, yeah, blue team.
Yeah, the bloke's. He's another person who's gotten really good.
Yeah,
he was throwing punches and it was just he's quick.
Very awkward as well, isn't he? Timmy though. Timmy's pretty good because Timmy used to play floorball for Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Timmy's got that sort of like, high pressure kind of performance experience. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Try to get Aussie in here. He wanted none of it. He's a very quiet man. He just said, nah, straight to my face. This one here.
Oh.
I think because Daniel's got one of the boys from last year. Geez, Johnny Steins. I didn't look at that book. John Steins in his corner, who was a winner last year as well. And Elliot's got a bit of height on him.
Yeah, he's got a bit of height. Bloke, when it comes to the sleds and everything out training, 100%.
Yeah.
Gives it everything. So I reckon, fitness-wise, probably Elliot will take it out.
So currently we're 10-0 for the blue team?
Much, yeah.
Jeez, this was hard to pick, wasn't it? This one, I'm surprised this one was late. Like, I thought this one was going to be an earlier fight.
Yeah, well, I thought this one was... I think match-up night, it was an earlier fight. And then, obviously, everything got changed.
Switched it around.
Oh, of course, the blue as well.
Bo.
Yeah, he's just a little hard nut, eh?
Yeah.
He's just at training. He just takes the hits, but he keeps on coming.
I think the mental strength of these two is going to be good to see, because I know James obviously very focused and Bo. I think it's what they're going to be able to draw on to actually to get him to lift.
James got a bit more height than Bo, but yeah, I think he just needs to keep up nice and close and just keep going.
So 11-0 so far.
Pretty much.
Okay, do I even need to go into this?
I'm hoping to make it 12-0. I'm hoping.
There is no way. There is no way on this earth that one team will win 12. Am I missing a fight? It's 13 fights. I'm missing someone. How bad is that? Am I? I don't know. I better have a look in a minute. There's no way that one team is going to win 12-0.
I don't know. Blue team's actually smashing training.
Blue team.
Smashing
Bloody
each other.
blue team.
Punching on with each other as well, just to get better. So
I got nothing against the blue team, but I am red team. I'm going to say no. I'm not. I sit on the fence with all of these guys. Hang on, I got to look through. That's going to bother me now. I have missed a fight. Who have I missed? These guys. These guys are the co-main. How did I have this fight in here? Jesus. Apologies, Big Pappy and the Fridge. I actually somehow missed out yours, because these guys were the original main events.
Yes.
And these guys have been moved to fight 12. Still says fight 13. I don't know why that says. Anyway, these guys are fighting. Will Cleggett, Big Pappy, he's back for a second time, looking to get that belt, wants a taste of the gold against the Fridge. Fridge is a lot bigger than I thought.
He is. He's pretty ripped as well.
He's in good nick.
Yeah.
Not too bad, Nick. Awesome, Nick. This will be good because Will can fight.
Oh, he's a good fighter and a dirty fighter. He punched me in the nuts the other night.
Oh, nice.
So,
nice work, Will.
Put me down. No, but he didn't mean to, obviously. But yeah, he's got some power behind those arms. Like, it's insane.
He's a big boy.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean, Tom better be ready because he can punch.
So what you're pretty much telling me is 14-0, is that it?
13-0. Done.
No, there's 14 fights. Is there 13 fights?
13, yeah.
I don't know. Did I get that wrong? Let's have a look. That'll be good. I'm actually really excited about this night.
Yeah,
so,
some good fights leading up to it. So
tell me, what were the reasons behind you applying for this?
Well, growing up, my brother did a bit of boxing.
Yeah.
And he'd done a fight or two. So then I used to train in high school at Hassan's gym in Gosnells.
Okay.
So I trained a bit there. Would have liked to have done a fight, but obviously Mum was a bit overprotective and wouldn't let me do anything like that. Sort of just phased out until obviously now. And then my mate said, apply for it, did it, and then popped up. So it's sort of just something to, I'm doing by myself just to see how far I can go with it.
Oh, yeah.
I did say to a couple of boys, if I win, I'll look at maybe doing another fight. Try keep going.
What I've seen is there's some absolutely incredible Indigenous fighters.
Oh, yeah.
It seems to almost be like in your blood.
Oh, something like that.
That didn't sound right. Not saying you guys are fine. I meant with physical ability. Some of the girls, and I suppose I only know this because of some of the girls I've seen play AFL, they seem to be born with this incredible, smooth, natural ability. And things like, we look at how many champion Aboriginal or Indigenous football players there are.
There are heaps, yeah.
And I've seen some of the boxers, and some of the Indigenous boxers are the hardest nuts I've ever seen. And I was thinking, I'm just surprised that there's not more. I mean, obviously you got Mundine. He's probably, would he be, in our era, would he be the most famous, I guess?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, just sort of in our generation. When I say our generation, I know you're younger than me. Sort of in this lifetime. But I was always surprised that there wasn't more, world champion Aboriginal boxers. I know you've got some of the UFC fighters, some of the Aboriginal guys coming through. You got like Tatu Ivasa.
He's good.
He's very good. He's a hard nut, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
He's a good. But yeah, they're coming through. They're definitely coming through the MMA. But yeah, I've just seen a bit of a drop off with them with the boxing. So you're even considering, if this goes well next week, putting your hand up for possibly an amateur fight?
Yeah. I was saying, because me and Dan had to talk about that, and we were saying, he asked me if I'll continue on if I won, and I said, yeah, I'll see, if I won, I'll do another fight or two, and see how I go with that, and just continue on.
How do your family feel about you fighting?
Mum's not coming. She doesn't want to see me punch on with someone. My sister, she's coming.
Yeah.
She'd love to see me get punched, so...
Has she older sister?
No, younger.
Okay.
Younger.
So the older sister's probably giving you a couple herself, if she was.
Yeah.
And your mates from footy are coming?
Yeah, so there's I've got 3 tables, so there's about 30 of them popping up.
Rowdy?
So, yeah, some of them.
A few beers deep, Rowdy?
That's what I was hoping to be the first, or up in the first couple of fights.
Okay.
Just so they could watch it sober.
Yeah.
And not absolutely blind at the end, yelling and abusing me. So...
Surely they're going to be supporting you.
Oh, yeah, they will be.
Yeah.
They won't say
in
it
their
to
own
my
way.
face. Yeah, they won't say it to my face, but as soon as it's going down, they'll support me.
That's great.
I like to hope. So
the support that you guys get is absolutely incredible. And I see it as the fights go on as well from your team. That's someone might only have 1 or 2 tables of actual supporters there, but the support that the guys who have boxed and plus the people who are getting ready to box give you is just absolutely incredible. And it gets stronger each time. And I know the blue team are notorious for being very close and very rowdy.
Oh, yeah, we've been pushing each other very hard the last couple of weeks. So we all speak to each other every time. Like, I mean, probably getting heaps of messages right now on the phone. I
see that phone lighting up all the time.
Oh, man. Like, I have to put it on mute sometimes because it just keeps going. That thing is just crazy. But then when you miss one message, you go into it, you've missed like 50.
Oh, yeah. You can't catch up.
Oh.
So you mentioned that you did some training down in Gosnells before with your boxing.
Yeah, that was high school though. So that was like maybe 13 years ago, something like that. So
you were in high school or they trained you at high school?
No, I was in high school at the time.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I used to live in Huntingdale and it's just around the corner from Gosnells. So I used to ride my bike there or walk.
Okay.
Because it was just around the corner. So
I found out the other day they still have the PCYCs. Is they got any of those down in Gosnells?
Oh, couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Okay. No, they were, when I was growing up, they were sort of around, and it was for kids for something to do, and it was great. It was like only $1 or $2, and you go in there and learn how to box and the discipline.
Yeah,
so
right,
I thought that all closed down, but I think it was James told me the other day that he actually went to one there. So it'd be good if a few of those got going again. So have you got any injuries you're supporting at the moment?
At the moment, no injuries.
Yeah.
Just general soreness. Push myself. Hopefully after Sunday, I'll start to relax and get the body right.
Have you gone with weight loss or weight gain during this time?
Good thing is I don't have to do either.
Okay.
Stay at 80. But the thing is, like, I'd wake up and I'm weighing 78. So I've got to eat quite a bit during the day just so when I train, I don't drop too much or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm training every day until Tuesday when I have a break. But yeah, I've dropped quite a bit of weight and then I just have to eat more to try to stay just at 80.
What's your diet like now?
Mainly chicken, rice and just some vegetables on the side. So
discipline.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, as soon as I seen Kim have that ice cream, I was like, I'm treating myself.
McFlurry?
McFlurry. And then McFlurry was so good.
If you haven't eaten them for a while, it must taste better.
Oh, it tastes amazing.
What about KFC?
Oh,
I've never eaten it. I've said it before. I haven't eaten it. It just scares me. It just doesn't look right.
oh, it's so good.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't had it for a while, so I don't know, I'm looking forward to it.
Just get a bucket. Just have a bucket ready on the table.
I'm more of a burger guy.
Okay. The old zinger?
Yeah, I'll have a burger for sure.
All this to look forward to, mate. Your diet the week after this event is going to be something else, isn't it?
I'm going to blow up. That's for sure.
Heavyweight division for your debut as an amateur. So currently you're playing sport. Do you play at a decent level?
C1. So you got C1, you got B grade, then you got A grade.
Yeah.
So we're not far from the top.
Yeah.
So then you're A grade, then you got your waffle.
Oh, okay.
After that. So we're not far from it. But yeah. It's not really a competitive one.
And how did when did your season finish?
Just before September.
Okay. Oh, so this was almost a perfect lead-in. So you were fit from footy and then straight in.
Wouldn't say I was fit. I've been fitter, but definitely wouldn't say I was fit leading into this.
Different type of fitness?
Yeah, so it's more running. So the running doesn't bother me. Yeah. But yeah, just the upper body work. So like throwing all those punches like non-stop, it's a lot of work.
And I know it's only 3 rounds, but it's a long 3 rounds.
Oh yeah, long 6 minutes. Like I mean, going 2 minutes with just in the ring, just sparring, it's intense.
What's your gas tank like? Because I know Jody's listening.
My gas tank is pretty high. It's very high.
So when you do get tired, where do you normally feel it? Is it the legs?
The shoulders.
Yeah.
Like my legs hold up fine, just in the shoulders. Just
lungs
holding. They're fine.
Beautiful.
So yeah, it's just the shoulders. Like they get heavy.
Yeah.
So I did hurt my shoulder like ages ago, and I haven't really done any work on it, like weights type of wise. So it's just building a bit more muscle around them.
Okay. But you feeling good?
Oh, feeling great. Yeah.
Feeling awesome. So prior to this, besides the footy, are you like a normal gym goer?
Tried to be.
Yeah.
Because I hate going to the gym and just sitting there lifting weights. It's not really my type of thing.
Just go in the mirror, mate. That's what I do.
Yeah, well, that's...
do mirror work.
That's what I didn't like. I'd go to the gym and there's people there standing, flexing.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like...
Instagram.
Just sit down and lift the weights, mate.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's not really my thing.
Gym's not for you?
I do go to the gym quite a bit up at work because that's all they've really got is the gym, the running track, treadmills and stuff like that. Jump on them. Okay. I do lift weights, but I don't look at myself in the mirror.
Sure you don't, mate. When you got that belt wrapped around your waist, you will be.
That thing ain't coming off for a while. I'm hoping.
I'll see you at the next PCR in April, and you'll still have it. What is the hardest part, do you think, of the training?
That's a tough one.
Has it changed over, like when it was when you first got in there? Because I know some people just hated the sparring when they first got in there, and now that's the part they're loving.
Oh yeah, so the sparring's a good bit because you get to train and do stuff you probably won't do in the fight, but you get to practice it, which is good. The hardest part, it's usually just the hill sprints or the sled. Yeah, the sled kills you afterwards. I mean, it's something else. It's
a very odd way to train, isn't it? Yeah. I can see its importance, but I see you guys do it and I'm thinking, geez, my back and knees hurt just watching you guys do it.
My legs hurt afterwards, that's for sure.
I wonder if you could, imagine doing the sled up the hill.
Oh,
you'd wear out the sled, but imagine that.
I don't think it's possible.
So you're going to be fighting at 80. So what's the bracket that you've got to be able to work in there?
I think it's 3 kilos or something. I think someone said in between.
Yeah.
So I think you can go to like maybe 77. I'm not too sure.
Oh, so 80's the max, is it?
But yeah, I think you can go higher than that, like 83 as well.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's between it.
3 either side.
Yeah, I think. I'm not 100% sure.
That's pretty good though. That gives you a fair bit of range, just in case one day maybe you're holding a bit more water, or I suppose you can always add. There was this is unofficial, but there was a fighter once who was coming in underweight, and I'm not saying that she did this, but she may have worn a jacket with stuff in the pockets and then actually came in. I'm not saying to the boxing commission she did that, but she did that. You're sleeping well?
Oh yeah, I sleep like a baby.
I think everyone does. Everyone's so tired at the end of the day. As soon as that head hits a pillow, it's over.
But yeah, I sleep like a baby, then struggle to get out of bed because I'm just sore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know it's a good soreness. So.
Do you find it easier to focus?
Yeah, because like when you go to training, everyone's just they're there for one reason, and that's to train, and so everyone's focus. There are a bit of messing around, but like you can't just train non-stop and not have a bit of a play around every now and then.
Yeah. With this focal point of November 5, has that made it easier to get up and get going?
Yeah. So I have a date in my head, and that's what I'm training for. So I'm just going to keep going into non-stop. That's why this diet, the training I'm doing, it's just important. Yeah.
And you're really strict on it?
Very strict on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, apart from last night's McFlurry run.
McFlurry, you got to have a McFlurry now. Right?
Yeah, that'll be it until the fight. So,
how have you found it being Aboriginal? Sort of, I mean, it is a lot different now than it used to be. Because when I was going through school, I'm 45 now. When I was going through school, these poor Aboriginal guys copped shit. They copped no end of racism. They were judged. Everyone just assumed that they were fucking street thugs. It was rough as shit. And and being probably the whitest person in the world as I am, ginger white, I didn't. Unless you're on the receiving end of it, you don't really notice.
Yeah.
Things are different now. I mean, it's getting there. It's getting better. But how have you found it?
So I went to
Clontarf?
So I went to Thornley first.
Yeah.
Till year 10. And that wasn't too bad. Obviously, there were a couple of Aboriginal blokes there, so I got along with them and made some other mates as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad for the racism. Yeah. I did cop it a tiny bit.
Really?
Yeah.
That still goes on.
That was high school. That was like 13, 14 years ago.
Did they know what they were doing, or were they just being like smart asses?
I think they were being smart asses.
There wasn't any real bad intent in there?
Nah, until, I told them.
Yeah.
Like now, all my mates, they don't say a single word about it. Like they're so respectful about everything. So, and Clontarf, all Indigenous school. So,
okay,
it was pretty good there.
What's that like? Because that's the one just off Manning Road. Is that it?
Yeah, across the road from the university.
Yeah, I do. I remember driving past that.
It's good there. Yeah, it's a nice school.
Yeah,
yeah. They football program, netball program, basketball. I think they have as well.
But that's a good school, like in the sense of they do the right thing by you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The teachers when I was there were super nice. Like, they give you all the chances you need.
Oh, beautiful.
So,
okay. And how? Like, have you got I suppose, have you got the real pride in obviously designing that jumper you do? But do you have that sort of traditional pride in you as well? I
do. My sister will say I'm a coconut, but...
What's a coconut?
So white on the inside.
I will never use that term.
So I'm dark on the outside, obviously coconut's white on the inside. So, but no, I am. Yeah. But she'll say that I'm a coconut, but yeah.
Got any fears or concerns about the event?
Losing or getting knocked out. Because I know for a fact I'll not hear the end of it from my mates. I told them already I'd have to quit my job, delete every social media I've got and just not speak to anyone for a while until it's all blown over. But even then...
I think you guys are too good to both of you. I think you're too good not to get knocked out.
Oh, yeah.
In the sense of, I think both of you got enough experience, and if you do get rocked, I think you both seem to have the composure to really, to hold yourself.
Yeah. Oh, we both look pretty good.
And if you get rocked, just throw in a nut shot, okay? Just do a Will Cleggan on someone. But I think knockouts in this are extremely rare. And
it's only 6 minutes and everyone's up pretty tight. So
oh yeah, a bit of a feeling out period. I think you and Jody are on the same page there, where I think you guys are going to have a feeling out period for that first round, and then second and third.
Just give it to each other.
Take 2 10-9s, mate. Take the belt on points. Has the whole process of this PCR, has it lived up to the expectations so far?
It has, yeah. Everything's comes pretty good. Like the training, everything going on behind the scenes from everyone working at the PCR. It's, great. They're all in touch with you, always getting emails or messages from the coaches. We're all messaging each other, so PCR has been a great experience. I would definitely recommend it to other people to do.
And Glenn's rocking up to training on time all the time?
So I had a PT session with him yesterday, and I had to message him, like, you still coming? Is this training going? Because it got to like 9:58 or something like that, and we said 10 o'clock, and he's like, yeah, mate, I'm 2 minutes away. So I was like, oh, right. Of course
he is. He's always just 2 minutes away. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Imagine the organisation that is needed for this event.
Oh, yeah, just to get the crown and just have to set everything up and just sorting all our information and sponsors and payments and everything. It's
madness.
It's a lot.
There's a good team behind there. I don't want to start naming. I know Pim. That's the only one I'm going to name. But I don't want to start naming everyone because I'll forget someone. But the team behind it are just incredible. The amount of things they have to juggle on that night to get everything running fine and let you guys just concentrate on the boxing, let the coaches just concentrate on their job. So
it's a lot, yeah.
You got a good team behind you as well. I'm not just talking about Chris and Glenn, but the other guys who are there to support you, which is great.
Yeah.
How do you think you're going to go afterwards, in the sense of you've got this massive event that has, I guess, consumed you for the last, say, 8 to 10 weeks? How are you going to go afterwards? Have you got another focal point to look at?
So afterwards, after the night, obviously, maybe obviously rest my body for a bit. But
have some drinks.
Yeah.
Have some McFlurries and some KFC.
But footy pre-season starts tomorrow. So pretty much got that to expect straight after.
Really?
Yeah, so we do a bit of a pre-season before the Christmas break and then continue on next year.
How do you go in the heat?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
I do tan up a bit.
I wasn't referring to the tan. I was just because I do not do well in the heat.
Yeah, no. So
I crumble.
I do it right in the heat. I don't mind the heat. Heat's it's not too bad. But yeah, we usually do morning or late arvo sessions.
Okay.
For like heaps of running and stuff. So
okay, I'm actually just looking ahead. I can't believe I haven't thought of this before. Let's have a look at what conditions you're going to be fighting on. It's going to be 23. It's not too bad. It's going to be 23 on the day.
Yeah, but inside.
Oh yeah,
21.
It gets still. It's surprising, the air conditionings and everything in there in the Crown, the ballroom. It still keeps it at a very comfortable temperature.
Oh, yeah, that's what you want. Yeah.
So that'll be good. Oh, it's going to be fireworks on the night, mate. I can't wait. I'm getting pumped. I'm really getting pumped. There's so much research I got to do on you guys. Where are we? Okay, let's go. You know what I'm going to ask you now. Firstly, I didn't even look. Your nickname for the evening?
Quick Hands.
Quick Hands. Is there a reason for that? Who gave you that name?
So we were at the pub one day and a guy actually said to me, "You've got some quick hands." So then one of my mates heard about that and he's just not let me live that down.
Quick Hands.
Yeah. Just don't know how, but yeah, so I've just stuck with Quick Hands.
How did someone at a pub, without you fighting, actually know that you had quick hands?
Probably just seeing that I had quick hands one day. Couldn't tell you.
That's a pretty good nickname, though. There's been some good nicknames this year. Last season was average, but this season is very good. And the walkout music, what's going to get you pumped, mate?
I've got Patiently Waiting by 50 Cent and Eminem.
Of course it'd be. I knew it'd be some hood song.
It's not like a massive, loud pump-up music. It's more calm type of song.
So you're just going to slowly bring yourself in. Let's have a listen to this. From the start? Is it from the start?
Yeah, so it's not high up there, but it's just...
You're not going to get fully pumped on the way in.
Yeah,
it's
just nice and...
Nice to calm you down.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm hoping for.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want to peak on your walkout and then just have that massive adrenaline dump.
That's it, yeah.
You got a dance routine or anything coming out?
I'm not much of a dancer. I cannot dance to save my life.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just
throwing high fives, staying focused?
Yeah, I might skip around up top and then put my arms up, but that's probably about it.
That's a good move.
Not pump me up all the way out there, just to keep me calm.
Your mates, as you walk out, your mates line the side.
Yeah.
I can imagine 3 tables of your mates. I can just imagine the state of them.
Oh.
One thing I will say is to your mates, the Crown security do not fuck around.
Yeah. Kick them out.
You can get as vocal and as cheer and go, but there's that fine line between being really passionate and getting into it, and as soon as any kind of not aggression, but as soon as it's turned to someone else, they will just shut that shit down.
Yeah.
And I'd hate to see someone, not saying your mates will, but I'd hate to see someone get kicked out.
No, they're usually pretty good. Their misses are coming, so hopefully they'll just put them on the leash and slow
the
them down
misses normally start 2,000 people, mate. 2,000 people on field boxing debut. How you reckon you're going to go with that kind of pressure?
It's going to be intense at the beginning. Pryor hopefully wants to step in that ring, just zones everything out.
You can't hear a thing from what I hear. Me speaking from the sidelines who's never been in there.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm hoping just to zone everyone out. With that pressure, just as I said, stay calm with that walkout song, and then just do me. It's just me versus one other guy, and that's how it should be. I should be focused on myself.
It's an individual sport where I see that you are very much a team sport player with your footy and things like that.
Yeah, I've never done an individual sport before, so this is going to be something different for me. I'm very looking forward to it. So I've been doing all the work, taking the weeks off for it, just to get my body ready and mind. So
you got to be very proud of what you've achieved.
Oh yeah, definitely am. A lot of my mates have said to me like they love the fact that I'm actually doing something like this, because I don't think a lot of them would do anything like this either. So
no, it is a massive achievement for you guys, no matter what the result.
And especially being the main event of the night.
Oh yeah, it's a bit of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure, but I'm not thinking about that too much at the moment. So
you get to go in the mornings from memory.
I think we're going at 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's the best time to get there and see exactly where you're going to be coming in.
Yeah.
And that part, from what I hear, that part calms so many nerves. Just being able to get in there, see where you're walking.
Have a look, before everything starts. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see the ballroom turned into a massive ring.
But it's different because you'll see it dead empty. It'll be empty, and then next time you're there, you're
full.
And you'll hear that noise as you're coming down down that race. So you say staying at the Crown, aren't you? So when you come down the lifts and they open up and you can hear that buzz of the crowd going, it gets you pumped.
Yeah.
Plus you'll get to see quite a few fights prior. I think you'll probably get to see probably the first 9 fights.
Yeah. So that's a good thing. I'll get to see quite a lot, and then hopefully that will just calm the nerves. And
so if the blue team are 10-0 by this point, you think I've got to bring it home.
Then that's when the pressure kicks up. I've got to keep going.
It won't. I'm making a call now. If one team wins 13-0, I'll put my hand up for the next PCR. Oh. No, it's a big call. I won't. They're so evenly matched.
No, it's definitely going to be good.
I can't believe how they do it. Good on them. Well, mate, that's about it.
Awesome.
We've gone on to an hour 24. It's not too bad for the day.
Cut out some of that for sure.
Yeah. All right, mate. Listen, I want to thank you very much for coming in here today. You are second last. I've only got one more next week. Thanks for coming in. And
thanks for having me.
I wish you all the best for the fight in 1 week and 1 day. Once it's all done, mate, if you ever want to come back in here and share your experience, just know that you're always welcome.
Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.